for the league. Very proud of these girls, they worked hard. We won second place at our home tournament this year. And we took first in our last tournament at the Lady Park Invite, which I know these girls were super stoked about because we did beat the one team that took us in our league. And that was a huge deal, I think, for this program and for these girls, because it's something that we worked for this whole season. And just to see that they can see that they can accomplish something like a big tournament like the Lincoln Park Invite, that it makes me excited for what they're going to do in their future, in any sport, anything that they're going to do. We set goals this season, and I hope that a lot of you guys, parents, got to see what they could do. We played a lot faster at our practices, got them ready, and I'm very proud of what they wanted to accomplish and what they did accomplish. I know it's hard to transition from middle school sports to high school sports, or even in school. It's definitely not an easy one, and it's also just a good thing that they got to be able to come into sports and find friends, because I think that's something I always found throughout my sports. This was my first season coaching high school volleyball. I coached a lot of clubs before, so also Coach Josie as well. This was her first high school season, and I just wanted to say thank you to the girls for making it one of our best possible seasons, I think, to have coming into it. I would also like to thank the parents. Go you guys, because you have to put up with taking on every practice, every tournament. You get them through. It's them complain about sore muscles. It's all been there. So I want to say thank you to you guys for even just being patient with us coaches. It means a lot just to have that support for us and your girls. I would also like to say thank you to Mr. Wilson. A big support out there always throughout all the sports. Now I want to give the girls the recognition they deserve. We had a great season. I want to keep it short and sweet. So I'm going to give out their awards right now, just their certificates. I have Francesca Dumalva. Morgan Lyons. Leticia Martinez. Grace Mislanka. Courtney Olson. Kylie Sparks. Mara T. Ariana Vega. And Grace Zaleski. And we had a great season, and I learned a lot from these girls. And I can't wait to just see what comes for the next program and just for what they're going to do. Now we're going to give it off to JV. They're going to announce all their stuff too.
Emma Burnett, Katrina Caldwell, Emma Johnson, Elena Jacobs, Sarah Heskins, Giovanna Gomez, and Natalie Chamber.
Okay. Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming to support all of our athletes this evening. I want to give a special thank you to numerous people. Firstly, I want to thank and commend all of the girls standing here for all their hard work, dedication, and commitment this season. I would like to especially thank the parents for taking the girls to and from events and for dealing with our crazy schedule and for all of your endless support. Always having our back. This season, my girls went also 12 and 1, same as the freshman team. So good job, girls. On and successful season, I'm very proud of everything the girls have accomplished, and I definitely can't wait to see all of your future accomplishments. And we thank you for all the good times and sweet memories.
Big deal in that is our program slogan is always, it is about we are one, right? We throw that in their face every day. It's in the locker room, that's the whole program. So somebody steps out of line, that's a big deal. And that we thing means everything. I mean, that's part of being a family, you gotta get that idea in their head. So none of this happens without everybody's help in here. First and foremost is always the parents, because you're getting them everywhere they need to be, you're picking them up after they've had enough to be for the day, etc., getting them where they need to be. All sorts of things that I don't think they'll realize until they have kids that you do for them, but they will. They will eventually someday. So always a special thanks to all of those people, and especially those parents who volunteer to help us with concessions, team food, and the team dinners and all that. That takes a load off my mind. One of the unique things this year is you see Coach Mixon out here, she's home taking care of Miles, so we had to change our structure doing things. All the coaching staff and the parents help pick up and do all that stuff. Second on our list of thank yous is always our athletic staff. Mr. DeSanta is great. I've been coaching high school for 25 years, and I've had 3 grade ADs, and he's one of them. He's always there for us, helping us through stuff. Paige is always helping make sure we get all the paperwork done, which is a much bigger deal, because that's always what Meg took care of, so we need more help that way. Darren's always helping us stay healthy, and he's a good sounding ear for these guys and for me when we need to talk about different things. And I don't think any of you have any idea how much Mr. Wilson helps. And we had the special honor of getting to embarrass him on his birthday. get up and leave with all that. But that worked out quite well, so it's kind of fun to do that. Coaching staff-wise, me and Meg have always thought we've had the best coaching staff downriver, and we think we added to that with the new people there. And I got to know Kirsten a lot better, and she got the worst job of all of you, because she had to put up with me all year. That isn't easy, by any means. Okay? That goes all the way down to minor, and we're doing that, and we had a special new coach this year. Where do we put Coach Miles in practice? If any of you wandered in, because in October, Coach Matt got here quite a bit. We set up jump boxes, put Miles, which is the little boy's name, wasn't even a month old, 2 months at the most, on a little thing. We slid the hockey net over so the walls could hit him, and he was in there, so that was kind of cool. Pictures of that someplace. Right? Every year, something's unique with what the team's going to be. This year, not a single returning starter from last year's group. Okay? 8 first-year players, 2 sophomores, 6 juniors, 1 senior. They waited 2 years. Boy. She'll tell you about that when she gets up. 4 people changed the position this year. We make all hitters learn more than 1 position. Some poor kids had to learn 3 so we can get up here. And every defensive player has learned at least 2, if not 3 positions while we're doing stuff. Okay? And the other unique piece of this team is everybody up here can play. We hope that's the goal with all that. And if you saw us at tournaments, we were literally running the team A, the team B, while we were trying to figure out who everybody was, what they could do, and what our best lineup would be. And that really shocked a lot of teams, and we've never done that before. That was kind of neat with that. So that's kind of the good news that everybody can play. The bad news on that is it took quite a while for a few of them to stand out for us to decide who was going to be in what position that happened. Okay? We always talked about you need to be smart to be up here. You need to be smart. We ran 2 different blocking schemes, 3 different defenses, and if somebody would see us on the sideline, the kids are running boards. You see us doing stuff with our hands, talking to them. There's a numbering system for serving. There's a nomenclature system for setting. There's a spots on where they got to hit. We just don't hit the ball, as we jokingly say, into the ocean. We got to pick a spot. So you need to be smart to be up here. This team is most successful in the area that's most important. Their team GPA is 3.62. And find it. And one of the other things that was very unique to this group is we call them Team Forget-Me-Not. They forgot everything. And they're about to be here, so good luck. They forgot uniform, shoes, car keys, bed kits, all bag. Even one of them is clean without any volleyballs. That's first. That's an absolute first. For the only thing that they didn't forget was their phones. That's number 1. That needs to happen that way. And somebody, if I can find it again, since I joined Team Forget-Me-Not, maybe you might get your hair back today. Journey starts literally, that little sign is focus box, because you don't get there. Their journey always starts in the summer. They're here 4 to 5 days a week. Most of the 5 doing some running, some jumping, some conditioning, skill training, etc. Good, they get to play Olsen on Friday. Summer camp, which is for all of us. We have 40 people come to summer camp, and a group from Montana coming in. And the seniors are glad that they don't have to run the infamous 1000s test again with that. That's an awful test for them. Okay, double sessions in August, and we always schedule really tough. And I went back and was checking some different things out, and with your schedule this year, district final. 8 of them got to the regional finals, and 1 of them got to the quarterfinals. That was who you played all year. So that's a little tribute to. We don't take it easy with all that. And one of the other things they're talking about is we always do some team building, and we took them to a corn maze. And that forget-me-not stuff. There's some particular group up here who got lost, who decided the best solution was to take their map, put it in their back pocket, and wander around. Yeah. So, okay. Results of the year through everything that you've gone through. Okay. First half did not go the way we wanted to, right? And we sat down as soon as that was done, and we reorganized, got some different goals for the second half of the season. We talked about 3 things in the second half of the season. First was to sweep the league. In the second half of where we're at. We went 3-1. We only lost to Lincoln Park, and we got even with them in the districts a little bit later. Second was to be in the full half of the News Herald, which was a very good tournament this year, and they did. And the last goal was to get to November, which means they had to get to the finals of the districts, which they did. And if you saw them play, they continued to get better as the year was out, made some huge leaps in October, and we saw them play against Lincoln Park, the 19-17 game that ended in game 5 that took over 2.5 hours. That was the highlight of the year by far. And that team beat us twice. They were not very happy with us. These guys have done so much work, and we got them organized. They were telling the hitters where they were going and where they were hitting before they did it. You could see them looking under the net, not too happy with us. So that night was a lot of fun. Okay. So there's different things in there. We will get to some awards here. We'll see what's up here. We have 5 kids who got their letter for the first time this year for varsity. So first is Emma Adams. And Emily Ostrowski. Volleyball, Eliana. Haley Luna. Olivia Harder. 5 kids for second year on varsity. Lizzie Gilbert. Third year on varsity, Emma Silka. Formal, Marissa. The next 3 awards they vote on, they decide, and we do that every year. And then there's one for coaches vote on. So the first one, elected by her peers for most improved, was Grace Wag. The bearer of the year, Emma Adams. The MVP for the year, Kayla. Coaches Award, which could have been numerous people. These kids came to work, listened, did great things, and we voted on it a couple times. But Coaches Award this year is Grace Webb. Postseason awards, we already told you one of them, which we were proud of. Team Academic, which I think we've been every year since we've been here, which is great. That's a tribute to you, not to us. They do all the homework and all that stuff. And 2 seniors who are individual team academic all-state, almost got 3. So Lizzie and Mott. Have to be 3.7 to get nominated, and they wouldn't round yours up because she's at Haley Sands is at 3.65. Yeah, one more extra time. And all lead is Kayla. We have 3 people on the all-region team. They split the regions up, and they split Wayne County into 2 regions. And we've got 3 people on the all-region team. And I'm just going to read them all off. They can one up here. It's Kayla, it's Chantenay, and it's Haley Luna. Seniors, come on up here. Always put something together for the seniors. It's a little picture collage, and it is odd. You can turn around and get back up here. So you're taking over. You can decide what order everybody's going in. So it is now time for the best part of the whole show, which is the senior reflection speech. Captain Marty will take over and announce the vote. All yours.
So, my name is Haley Sands, and I just want to start off my speech by telling you all a little joke. What do you call a man with a rubber toe? Rubber toe! And now, on to my thank you. To my mom. You have played both roles for mom and dad basically my whole life. I can't thank you enough for that. You've taught me to be humble, to stay strong through tough situations. When our house got on fire, you did everything in your power to help make things better. You've taught me how to be a more confident person and to take on challenges myself. Freshman year, when I played for Coach Dave, you literally watched me come home frustrated and sometimes be crying because of how bad practice was. You were there for me when no one else on the team wasn't. Speaking of which, you told me the day of the district final game that if I staked dinner to anyone in the face, you'd give me $50. Especially to anybody who I played on the team with. Anywho, you always made it to my games even if you didn't have any money or gas. You still found a way to be there to watch me play. I can't thank you enough for being my #1 fan all these years. You truly are the best. I love you. To Mr. Wilson. You guys can clap if you want. I'm sorry. It amazes me how dedicated you are making all of these games, no matter how far, just to watch us play. When I was younger, my mom showed me this thing we'd given her that said, "I love the Bears," or something like that she had gotten for districts for basketball. Ever since then, it always made me excited to think that I could get something like that, and I did. I will never forget when it was senior night and it was your birthday on the same day. Your reaction was priceless, and I cannot ever forget it. I thank you so much for being there and cheering me on when my mom could never make it. It made me happy I had at least one person cheering for me. Again, I thank you so much for your support, and I will miss you. To my coaches. Coach Kirsten. First, I want to thank you for always being someone I could talk to. After the loss of Taylor, you understood how mad and upset I was, and there was just something about that I knew I could talk to you about the sport. You always knew how to make me laugh with your sarcastic comments. And I'm going to miss you. Coach Meg. I can't tell you how much of an impact you've given me. From freshman to senior year, you've always believed in me. When you put me with varsity into school camp, my freshman year, you knew how deathly afraid I was of everyone and made me feel welcome. You gave me an opportunity that made me the player and person I am today. I can't thank you enough for that. You won't know this until now, even though she's not here. You won't know this until now, but at the home tournament this year, I nearly cried when I hugged you because of how much I missed you. I was in a rough patch at the time that made me feel better that you were there. After we had our conversation about actually swinging and hitting the ball, I walked in the locker and started bawling my eyes out. Everyone asked me if I was crying because of the tournament or something. I literally said no, it was because I missed you, and now I really am. Coach Al, I can't tell you how much of an impact you've done to my life. You've always challenged me to be the best athlete I could be. When I first met you, first workout freshman year, I said I felt like throwing up, and you said, well, the trash can is out there, and you scared me for the rest of the year. You were also there for me when I went to death camp. I knew you meant well, but I was so scared of you. I was still a little scared, but when my house went on fire and you gave me a hug, I thought, oh, he's not so bad. You have taught me so many things on and off the court. Compared to other coaches like Nicole, for example, you were there to teach me more than just sport and volleyball. You have taught me many different things about things you've done in your life, especially when you told me about how you went backpacking with Mr. Gibson and you got balls for the day. I was surprised that it happened, but not that surprised because I knew how smart you were. You're a different kind of coach that I've never had before. You've also taught me that it's okay to be wrong. We have our little talks and you ask me questions and I don't get them quite right. You make me feel that it's okay and you explain the right answer and I'm confident. I can't thank you enough for everything you've done for me and everything you've taught me, and I will truly, truly miss you. To my teammates, Liv, Nay, and Emma Adams, you guys have 2 more years ahead of you. First, Liv and Nay, you guys are going to be ahead of the game your senior year. I know you guys will do well. Emma, I had the honor to be your ball control partner this year. I'm going to miss you pumping me up on things on and off the court. I'm sad I won't be able to give you snacks next year. All 3 of you guys, I'm going to miss all of our jokes that we had throughout the season. I know you guys will do well the next years. Grace and Grace. First off, hashtag Pep Gals. Grace Smith, you will literally dominate next year since you can basically play all 3 positions, even though I know you can't play middle. Grace Swag. I'm going to miss screaming G-Waggy every time you go in. You have grown so much as a player this year, and I'm super confident that you're going to pass every single ball you can get your platform on next year. I'm going to miss our jokes, and I'm going to miss the both of you next year. Emily, you have done so well transitioning from middle to outside this year. I'm going to miss you cheering me on every time I touch the ball during the game and saying, Haley Sands got hands every time I was the setter. Even if I wasn't having the best day, you always knew how to cheer me up in some way. You always had a positive attitude, even when you weren't having the best day. I know that you are going to dominate next year, and I'm going to miss you. Jenna, I'm going to miss every time you got mad at me for a funny joke I told. I won't ever forget when I was trick-or-treating by your house, and I ran out to the car while you were driving, and you got so scared. I really thought you almost hit a kid, but luckily it was only me. Like I told Liv and Nay, you're going to be ahead of the game next year. I know that your range are going to dominate for your senior year. I'm going to miss you. Haley and Rachel, I'm going to miss you guys always asking me for help in pre-cup, even though I myself don't even know what's going on. Haley, I knew you had talent ever since you played on TV together. I don't know how your arm is so strong, but I wish I could hit as hard as you. I'm going to miss all of our little jokes that we had together, and I know you're going to do amazing things next year. Rachel, you always knew how to make me laugh, even if it was something as small as a little comment. I know that next year you're going to dominate in the front and the back row. I'm going to miss you both. Kayla, this year you have amazed me on how well your passing is. You literally would stun me when you would do your worm dive thing and just get a great pass to our setter. Next year, I seriously know you're going to do great things for this team. And last but not least, Eliana. Potato chip, Abraham Lincoln. I have seen you become a whole different person this season. Last year during workouts, we would literally sit and wait together for our rides, and we barely spoke. Now we would laugh and make jokes out of every little thing. I'm happy that we became close this year. I seriously won't ever forget when I blamed you for breaking my butterfly wand at the Lincoln Park tournament, and you screamed at the top of your lungs saying that you didn't break it. I broke it. Great, by the way. I'm going to miss all of our chicken drawing competitions on the whiteboard. Please bring ice cubes at me when I would shower after practice. And especially when I would yell at you for not smiling when you would get a point. I'm happy to call you my best friend, and I'm going to miss playing with you next year. I'll try and come and cheer you on because I know you're going to do great things. To my seniors, Emma, I'm happy that I got to play with you and switch in and out with you for the 2 years we played together. I'm also happy that we got closer this year. We would literally laugh over dumb little jokes and fight over who's going to play middle back. I'm going to miss your inspirational speeches and your hand gestures. I'm going to miss you, and I know you're going to do great things in basketball and soccer. Maddie, hey friend. I just want to say that you're the strongest person I've ever met. You were so confident this year after not being able to play for the past years. We've gotten so much closer, and I'm going to miss telling you that I always think you hate me. I also want to forget when we were going to team bonding, we were planning to hotel room service by Pitbull. I'm going to miss you, and I know you'll do great things in softball this year. And lastly, Lizzie. You've gotten extremely close compared to last year. Thank you for being my best friend. You've always been there for me. You would always listen to me rant about stupid things I would complain about. I'm going to miss all those sleepovers that we would have before each tournament. Okay. I won't ever forget when we were at Wyandotte last year, and I'm so sorry. This is really gross. But I had the poops like really bad. And I had to take my shirt off in the stall because that's how hot it was. We were standing outside the stalls laughing at me. Or when, and Coach Yale, I'm very sorry. When you watch me eat 3 McChickens and a large fry all to myself. Or when you watch me double stack my pizza and still be hungry after. You were so surprised that I finished it. I will miss all of our jokes and all the things we would do when we would be together. You taught me what it's like to have an actual friend. And I can't thank you enough for everything you've done for me. I'm going to miss you when we go up to college next year, and I wish you luck in soccer. To the underclassmen. First, I want to thank you guys for making my senior year amazing. Senior night was awesome, by the way. It makes me feel a little better that all the freshmen, well, most of you guys, aren't scared to talk to me, or aren't scared of me and aren't scared to talk to me. I've never seen so much talent in my 4 years of playing volleyball at Wyandotte. You guys have so much potential in the next few years. I know you guys will do great things once you're over there. You guys all have a lot to learn, but what I've learned is that you need to play every point like it's your last. I basically dove into the bench just to save a ball, and we got the point after it. Oh, also, don't be scared to be wrong. There were times during the game when I would say the ball's going one way, but it's going the other. As long as you're talking, it's no big deal. Oh yeah, don't be ball watching. I don't remember the last time Coach Hill played snowball, but I know he did it to me and helped me think differently during practice or games. No matter who you're playing, go in with that mentality that you're going to beat them. If you go in thinking, oh, they're really good, we don't have a chance, then why are you playing? You play to win, and if you don't win, you learn from your mistakes and get better for the next one. Freshmen, I see you guys all over there. I was literally sitting where you were sitting just a few years ago. I was listening to the seniors say that you never know when you'll play your last game, and I know I'm going to tell you that. My last high school game was about a month ago, and I would do anything to go back and play in our gym. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Emma Slipka, and I've been on varsity for 3 years. Wyandotte volleyball has taught me many things through my years of playing. One thing being that not everything in life is fair. You don't always get what you want, and even if you really want to win, you're not always going to win it. That practice that you want to be short and sweet, it's going to be long and hard. Great things take time, energy, and work. Being a Wyandotte volleyball player has changed my life. I wouldn't be the person I am today without this program. I've learned so many valuable lessons, and it's shaped me into who I am today. Our season, not what I had expected, and I'm pretty sure I'll just be as important. But I'm glad that we still made the most of every moment we had together. I will never forget my sophomore year when me and Maddie were pulled up to varsity, and how close I became with the upperclassmen. I enjoyed being at every practice, every game, even knowing I was going to sit the bench for the entire game. Don't let me fool you though, I was totally fine with it because it was my sophomore year, and I genuinely enjoyed being there. To the underclassmen, from personal experience with being friends with the older girls, I hope that I've been everything to you guys that they were to me. From giving me great advice to screaming at me afterward. You guys have so much potential, and always remember to take advantage of every moment you have. Don't be content with being good. Go above and beyond and strive to be great like I know you can. Lastly, when you guys become seniors, soak everything in. You'll finally realize why we acted how we did. Seniors, there's no one I would rather have spent my senior season with. I'm so grateful for the bond we have created, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for you. I love you all. Thank you to Mr. Wilson for being Wyandotte Volleyball's biggest supporter. You give us the confidence we need on the court when you're cheering us on. Coach Al, even though we didn't always see eye to eye, I wouldn't take someone throwing a volleyball at me because I ran on the outside of the court instead of the inside like anyone else. Coach Matt, thank you for always being the one person I could look to while I was on the floor and I did something wild, and you were always there to tell me to stop being crazy or psycho. Coach Kirsten, thank you for not only being a great coach, but also my friend. I can always count on you to calm me down when I was mad during the game or during practice. Even though the whole team probably got on your nerves every single day, you're still the calmest person in the gym. You guys have been great coaches to me and have taught me how to be a leader, so thank you for that. Mom, thank you for always being the person I could call when I forgot my jersey or my socks. Dad, thank you for coming to my games and telling me what I need to work on and how I can become a better leader for my school. Kristen, thank you for becoming a big part of my life with sports and helping me out whenever I was confused on what to do, even though you think I don't really listen to you. I really do. Grandma, thank you for always supporting me. I know I can always count on you to be there for me when nobody else is. To my family in general, thank you for being the biggest support system I have in my life. Thank you for dealing with me when I'm in a bad mood after practice, driving me to practice, and making sure I have everything I need for athletics and job. I appreciate it more than you guys know. We laughed together, we cried together, and created memories I'll have for a lifetime. Thank you, Wyandotte Volleyball, and I'll cherish these memories forever.
I would not be up here right now if it wasn't for them. They do so much for me, from cheering me on in the stands to buying my shoes every year. I love looking in the stands with my mom wearing my pantry and cheering me on, and I loved when I would watch film and I could always hear my dad saying, "Oh, come on, Liz," when I messed up, or "Here we go, Lizzie," when I got a kill. The littlest things they give to me really do mean the most. I also want to thank my grandparents for trying their best to come to all my games and cheer me on. My favorite part was after the games when I would go and give them a big hug and talk to them about the game. Even if we lost, just seeing them would make me smile. Next, I wanted to thank the coaching staff because none of this would be possible without them. They pushed me to be the best I could be and always believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. Thank you so much for making me into the player I am today. You really are a massive wizard, Coach F. Thank you guys so much. I also wanted to thank everyone's biggest fan, Mr. Wilson. Thank you for coming to everything, supporting us through the ups and downs of our season. I will miss hearing you cheering on from the stands. Next, on to the girls, the sophomores. I will miss you guys so much. I loved having the chance to play with you guys, and I wish I could have for longer. I can't wait to see you guys grow the next 2 years into leaders and dominate. Time really does fly by, so don't take it for granted. The juniors. Thank you for all the laughs we created this year. I love getting so close with you guys and seeing you push yourself every day in practice. With 7 of you guys next year, you need to make sure your senior season is the best one yet, and I know you can do it. I will miss you guys so much and all the crazy things we did this year, like our dances we made up and singing at practice but trying to be quiet so we didn't get yelled at. And for the seniors, Haley, I will miss all of our drives home after tournaments or practice and our endless laughter. I can always count on you to make me laugh even if I was in the worst mood and didn't want to talk to anyone. If I was down on myself, you were only there to pick me up. Emma, I love playing with you and becoming so close. You did amazing this year, and I just realized that we've been playing 3 sports together since freshman year, and I'm sad this year this is our only one. I will miss all the laughs we shared and jokes we had. Molly, it all started our freshman year when we got put on JV together. Neither of us really knew what we were doing, but look where we are now. Every time I would look at you at practice, I would start dying in laughter for no reason. We had so many jokes that I won't be able to forget. Thank you for being straightforward with me if I was in a bad mood and need to snap out of it. I really did appreciate it. I will miss playing with you and you did a great job being captain. We can all say this season didn't go as we all planned, but I was happy to see us start to come together towards the end and play at the potential we all knew we had. Without volleyball, I might not have become such good friends with these girls and created these relationships that will last a lifetime. Wyandotte volleyball taught me so much that I will never be able to forget. I will miss everything from waking up at 6 a.m. for tournaments to Haley Sam screaming in the other team's face when we were playing knockout at practice.
Yeah.
I'm so thankful I got the opportunity to play for such an amazing program. If I could take it all back and start back as a freshman, I would, even if it meant I had to run the 100 sprints 4 more times. I will miss this team so much, and I can't wait to come to the games next year and cheer you on. Thank you for all the memories that will last me a lifetime.
Hi, I'm Molly, and I would like to first start off by saying some thank yous. So, thank you to Mr. Wilson for all that you do for women's athletics. We all appreciate what you do for us more than we could ever know. Every season, I have looked forward to getting my district there, and it has definitely become one of my favorite things from every year. So, thank you, Mr. Wilson. Next, to Coach Meg, Allen, Kirsten. You have all been such great coaches and role models over the years, and I thank you for believing in me, even when I didn't believe in myself. Without any of you, getting back into the game would have been 10 times harder. You all do so much to make sure we are set up for success, and I am extremely thankful to have had coaches like you. Thank you. Lastly, I would like to say thank you to my mom for driving me to countless practices, dealing with me when I was angry after a long practice, and most of all for being my #1 supporter no matter what. Without you, I would have never been able to push myself to be stronger. You have taught me to be strong and confident no matter what, and have always made me strive to be the best athlete, student, and person that I could be, and for that I am forever grateful. Now for the volleyball stuff. Volleyball has definitely taught me that you never realize how much you love something until it is taken from you. For those that do not know, my very first varsity game warm-up my sophomore year, I suffered an ankle injury, which put me in a walking boot for 75% of the season. Then, the day before our first scrimmage junior year, I came down wrong while hitting the ball and ended up tearing my ACL, as well as both of my meniscus, which resulted in surgery and an 8-month recovery due to some complications. Because of my injuries, my time playing was cut short, but because of that, I have learned that no matter how tough a drill or how tired I might be during a long practice, to be thankful for my health and for even having the chance to play the game, because you never know what game will be your last. Although my sophomore and junior season did not go as planned, I was extremely fortunate to have had a completely healthy senior season, and I will always be grateful for the chance to play in my very last year. I have also had the pleasure of getting to play with some of the funniest girls that I have ever met. This year's team was definitely something special, and I'm sure any of the girls can say the same. Even though this was a building year for our program, our team kept the season interesting to say the least. Whether it be for getting the balls for a tournament, scarfing down a 4-for-4 before practice, or even bringing 2 right shoes to the district final game, we always found a way to bring a good laugh. With that, I would like to say to the sophomores, you still have a lot of games ahead of you. So make the most of these next 2 years and to continue to improve and have a blast. To the juniors, you have a big year ahead of you as well, and soon you will understand why being a senior makes you so crazy. But all of you have so much skill and potential, so take advantage of it. The I know you will do great things next year. I'm going to miss you all so much. Lastly, to my seniors, I couldn't have asked for a better group to end my time on this team with. I'm sure you, as well as I, never thought this is the group we end with for our senior year. I am unbelievably grateful and so glad that I got to spend my senior year with each of you. You each helped me to make this season unforgettable, and I cannot wait to see all that you accomplish in the future. You guys have become my forever friends and some of the best girls I've ever met. Thank you for making our last season so memorable. I love you guys. So with that, I would like to say one last thing to the underclassmen. In a few years, we will be in our shoes saying your goodbyes. So take every opportunity you have and make it great, because like I said before, you never know what game will be your last or what season will be your greatest. So learn and soak in everything that you can and cherish your memories, so when you get to your speech, you will look back and always remember the love you had for the game. It's so crazy how fast time flies. I remember sitting in those chairs listening to the seniors the past few years and thinking I had all the time in the world, but now here I am, 4 years later, dreading saying goodbye to the game I love. So soak everything in and make the most of your next years and have fun. I will forever be grateful for all the experiences and friendships I have made being a part of this program. And although I will not be pursuing volleyball in college, it will always be one of the games I love most, and I cannot wait to cheer on the Wyandotte volleyball program in the years to come. Thank you.
We are all done. Thanks everybody for coming out. The thing that I think is always interesting. Done this 25 years in college, 25 years in high school, and as you heard these guys say, you can't control the season you have, but it amazes me every time they do the reflection speech. They remember, no matter which group it is, the time they spent with each other as much or more than the other. So you guys that are sitting there, they're talking to you, it gets here quicker than you think with all that. And we appreciate it. Go. Watch